Good morning, sisters and brothers, to those who are here and to those who are joining us via live stream. When I was studying in the U.S., there was a result of a survey that came out that disturbed a lot of people. A survey on the number of people who are part of a particular religion. And it came out in that survey that the number one religion in the U.S. is still the Catholic faith. However, what is disturbing is that the second growing number of people are those who are living the Catholic faith and are not part of any religious institution. And most of those who are living the Catholic faith are the young people. And they have three reasons why they are living the Catholic faith. First, their deep frustration of the hypocrisy of those who are religiously part of the Catholic faith. Hypocrisy. Second, that they are deeply spiritual. And third, that they are more inclined to an institutionalized Eastern religions like Buddhism. I am telling you this precisely because I think this is also one of the sentiments, the background of why Jesus was angry to the religious leaders, the scribes, and the Pharisees in today's gospel, and present to us two ways to enter the kingdom of God. First, unless our righteousness surpasses that of the religious leaders, like the scribes and the Pharisees, we will never enter the kingdom of God. Surpassing the spirituality, the religious righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees. You must have heard the term spiritual, but not religious. And this is a growing movement. People are disgusted to perform religious rites without putting a kind of a content in the rites that they do. That is how young people understand hypocrisy. And today, Jesus is saying, surpassing the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees. Why? Because the scribes and the Pharisees are so particular with the sacrifice, not with mercy, with the law, not with love. Religious, but killing the spirit, not spiritual. And I think this is an invitation, constant invitation. But if we look closely to the gospel of today, Jesus is not inviting us to get out of the Catholic faith. Jesus is inviting us to see what makes us surpass the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, and that is peace and reconciliation. If we celebrate this Mass today, and we remember, pay attention to that, we remember that a brother has anything against us, it is not us who did something against them. But if we remember that a brother or a sister has anything against us, pag naalala natin na may isang kapatid na nagtatampo sa atin, na hindi tayo kinakausap, that's how radical it is. It is not of our own doing, but it's just remembering that a brother or a sister has something against us. And so let us pause for a while, momentarily stop our religious offering of the Mass. Go to that brother or sister. Remember that brother or sister. Be reconciled first. And then come and offer your gift. If we don't do that, we remain religious. We remain like the scribes and the Pharisees. We remain only observing the law without the Spirit. And we might disgruntle other people, especially the young, and live this church instead. Unless our righteousness surpasses that of the scribes and the Pharisees. Unless we have reconciled with our brothers and sisters. Go. Remember at this point in time, a person who has something against you. A person who hated you, who hurt you. A person who don't even dare to ask for forgiveness for the destruction he or she had done to your life. Pray for that brother and sister. Lord, protect him or her in spite of me suffering for the damage he's done in my life. And then come and offer your gift. And then come and receive communion. And we will be blessed. A friend of mine was saying to me, Father, I have always been very religious in going to Novena of Perpetual Help, St. Jude, San Antonio, celebrating, attending Mass every day. And it was just so hard for me to pray for the woman na kinakasama na ng asawa ko ngayon. The woman who destroyed the whole family. The woman who destroyed my relationship with my husband. The woman who practically messed up my life. Until finally, I was able to pray for her and ask the Lord that in spite of what I have experienced, the hurt she had done to me, I asked the Lord, Lord, protect that woman. And from that time onwards, I saw the Spirit of the heart of Jesus overpowering her, surpassing the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees. Today is First Friday. May we do the same. Please stand.